Hey everybody, I'm Andrew from Kite Army. Today I have a box that I just picked up from the post office. This is a brand new Switch Element 5 kite. I've actually never seen one of these in person, so I'm really excited to open this up and look at what's inside. And look at this, it cost a mere $629 to get it to my doorstep. That's it. Also, if you want to see what my name looks in Chinese, it's kind of right there. I think. If I spoke Chinese, I'd be sure of that. Anyway, I'm gonna open this up. All right, it's box opening time. Here's the preferred tool to do this. This is the best way to turn a 15-meter kite into two 7.5-meter kites. Here we go. Let me come in here. This is your first smell of China. China's never smelled so good. All right. Wow. There it is right there. Goodbye box. Hello kite. All right, you can see that I opted for the no frills version of this, which means I get this no frills bag, which is acceptable. I sort of knew what I was getting. There it is right there. The Element Switch 15, real good. There it is. Looks good. Let's blow it up. All right, here's the Switch Element 5 now just unfolded and laying on the ground. I want to give you some first impressions. First off, when I unpacked it here, I noticed my leading edge bridle was kind of tied to the safety handle here, and I freaked out. I'm like, that's not good, because I thought it was part of the bridle. It's not. But what I did notice about the bridle is, first of all, the lines look all good, but what's unusual is you have two connections up here on the leading edge. This one, they're both connected to this patch here, so close. So when you pull out the line, it kind of looks unusual. Maybe there's something more to that I don't know about right away, but that looks a little odd to me. The other thing too, I did notice there were some knots in the line here. I undid them already. But I'd suggest just make sure your lines look all clean and set up the way they're supposed to. Overall, the construction looks just as good as anything else that I've seen out there. Here's the seam on the leading edge bladder. On the leading edge here, you can see it looks plenty rugged enough. And here's the stitching they talk about, or the double stitching right here is what they talk about often. They say they're double stitched. I assume that's in places where you need that extra strength. Here it is right here where you connect the leading edge to the canopy, double stitching again. The bumpers, let's talk about this. You got these scuff guards right here and connectors. The bumpers look okay as well. Here they are. Here's the adapter to fill. You've only got one fill dump valve. It's right here. This is standard on the Ozone as well, so I think that's pretty simple. Looks good. I have to say, for the struts, the inflator, very low profile, low maintenance, I think. It looks like they might have some sort of connector permanent under here with a protector on top here. I think it's a nice feature. Walking down the kite, sort of same thing on the other end. On the trailing edge here, you've got these batten stiffeners. It's just kind of like a hard plastic. Here you can see on the leading edge, it goes from gray to black. I think it's the same kind, but you don't have a lot of the heavy duty canopy material on the wingtip here. It goes straight into the standard ripstop canopy material. So that's okay though. Keep the kite a little lighter. I'm kind of looking for a lighter kite anyway. As I said, this is a 15 meter, so you don't want the thing to be an albatross in the sky. So while filling the kite with air, I did notice one issue right away. Right on the center strut right here, the fill line was kind of pinched just because it's tight in there, and my center strut wasn't taking air. I kind of had to wiggle it around and get it in a better position. If you look at the connectors on one of the wingtips, it's just sitting there a lot more comfortably, where this is kind of forced in. So I want to talk to you about the bridle real quick. One of the things that jumped out at me when I first unpacked this kite was this connection right here. It seems weird that they have this kind of on this bumper. This is the far end of the bridle here. When I first saw it, I'm like, oh, that doesn't look right. But I checked online, and that's the way it's supposed to be. So what this does is, if you change this from this knot to this knot, it'll change the turning speed of the kite. It is recommended for most people to keep it on the second knot, but if you want a real fast turning kite, supposedly you can move it on to the next knot. The other thing on the wingtips or the back lines right here, you can see, like most kites today, you have 3 options where you go from faster turning speed to lower turning speed. The lower turning speed also has more bar pressure. That's kind of standard on almost all kites, but they have it. And also on the back lines, you have 3 different knots to tie your back lines, so you can adjust the length of those back lines real simply. Here's what the kite looks like fully inflated, standing in its normal park position. It's a real good looking kite, real simple graphics, which I like, and I actually really like the orange colored wingtips for safety, so you don't want a fully black kite just in case. And also on the trailing edge, they have a kind of a cool graphic printed on there. Looks wise, in my opinion, they nailed it. Size-wise, I would say that this does feel a little larger than my Ozone Catalyst 14 meter. This is a 15 meter, and I feel like it actually measures that size, so I'm pretty happy about that. So let me summarize things for you here. Basically, I bought Switch Kite because I was looking for something that gave me lots of bang for my buck, and I think that value is here in this kite from what I've seen. If it flies as well as it looks, I'm in good shape. That's it for now. My name's Andrew. I'm from Kite Army. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, check out all my awesome videos, and go kiteboarding a lot. I'll see you around really soon.